live video with you, and we've got Joe Senigaglia from Jow's Arcade and Beer Reviews, and it's
Sorry, buddy.
Okay, so we're gonna be drinking some beer tonight.
We're gonna get hammered tonight.
We certainly are. We've got here. We have Schmaltz Brewing Hebrew Ale, the chosen beer. And this is their Jubilation Reborn. It's their 17th anniversary, and just to make a note, their 18th is already out. So this is an older beer, so it could be very bad or mellow. I don't know. I don't think it's mellow because it's brewed with 17 hops. Wait, 17 malts, 17 hops, and the big killer, 17% alcohol by volume, right there.
Dude, seriously, like, whose idea was it to put a 17% beer in a 22-ounce bottle? It's crazy talk. It's dumb. Like, I don't know. How far is Clifton Park, New York, from you there, buddy?
Well, I work in Rensselaer, New York, which is just across the Hudson from Albany, and Clifton Park is about maybe 15 minutes north of Albany, so I used to live pretty close there. Yeah, it's pretty darn close. Yep. So here we go.
Sounds like booze.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that pours. Look at it, it's like motor oil.
I got the big mug for tonight.
Dude, look at that. How does a beer with 17%? Dude, that's freaking almost 3.5 fingers ahead.
I didn't get quite as much as you did there.
I poured it aggressive.
Yeah, I poured it angled. Looks pretty dark.
Look at this oversized tulip glass that I got yesterday, by the way.
Oh, wait, see that again? That's awesome.
Ginormous.
Wait to see the glass I got for you.
I got it in Modern Times.
Oh, I'm so jealous. Look, I've got my cell phone light behind this. You can just barely see it.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It looks like a glass. It looks like a glass of chocolate milk.
Let me smell it.
Dude, I'm scared of this beer. It smells sweet like dark fruits, dude. It's got
Doesn't smell bad.
No, it smells sweet.
Now, I do know this is that some gentlemen I work with said they thought it was disgusting, but you know, depends what you think about beer. So.
Did he say it was like really strong?
I don't know. They just didn't like it. A bunch of guys at a firehouse, so a bunch of firefighters. So, but
I imagine this is going to be like kind of wine tasting. I think from the way it smells.
Really, I'm thinking more like tasting like whiskey or something.
It might. I don't see. Is this considered like a barley wine? What is this? A strong ale?
I don't know. You can look it up on Untapped.
What the hell is this?
But I mean, 17% alcohol. I mean, that's almost 40 proof. So it's gonna be straight.
What's 20%? 40 proof? Is that how it works?
Yeah. Yes, double. Just double it.
No,
so it's like, you know, it'd be like pouring yourself half this amount of vodka.
I gotta fucking work in the morning, dude. This is gonna be terrible.
Oh, I don't know. Let's give it a try.
It'll be good, dude. I want it to warm up a little bit too. It's whatever.
Yeah, mine's pretty cold.
Cheers, buddy. I probably won't remember the second part of this broadcast that we do.
Here we go.
Happy Sunday.
Yeah. Tastes good to me.
Dude, that's surprisingly smooth.
Yeah. You taste the alcohol, though.
Yeah, it's really, really sweet. Whew! Wow. Good times.
I'm already feeling it just from the vapors.
Yeah, that's got some definite heat to it. You know what's funny? When did you send this?
I think it was still summertime.
So it was like July, probably? See, this doesn't have a date on it. I don't know how old it is, but it's still really hot.
Yeah,
I mean, you should buy another one of these and just throw it in your basement for like 3 years. And see what it tastes like.
The 18th anniversary one is, I think, only 9% or 8%. They had to knock it down.
Right, they did that because you can't. I think all states can't distribute beers that are over a certain. Like Ohio, you can't get higher than 12%.
Oh, really?
But I think they did that so they were, so everyone could have their beer.
Yeah.
But dude, I mean, 17. It's actually good.
It's very good. It actually tastes a lot like the Sandwich Klaus I had the last weekend on St. Nicholas Day.
Mm-hmm.
That's a year-old beer. It's brewed last year on December 6th, and I decided to drink it December 6th this year. So.
Yeah. No, that's definitely got some heat to it. I gotta check this beer in.
Oh. Yes, let's check this thing in.
There you go. How do we invite people to join the hangout?
I can invite them. Who do you want me to invite?
Oh, I don't know. You just put the link out there. Here, I'm gonna. You're
It's open public.
You're gonna be part of my check-in.
Oh, sweet. So I need to be talking. I'll be like this. Wait, just kind of. I gotta make noise of it. Stay on me.
Checking it in. That's actually not a bad beer.
I expected it to be worse, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. It's just like super, like really. It's like raisins and plums and figs and cherries.
Yeah, I could drink this anytime.
You should give your wife some of this, dude. Where's she at?
She's in bed.
Has she been tasting all the beers you've been drinking lately?
Most of them. I make her drink every one of them, pretty much.
Yeah, that's the fun part.
Yeah, I had a little taste of the what was I gonna say, the Dire Wolf when I went to Green Wolf yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
That was fantastic. I mean, that was just so awesome. Oh, it was so good.
So you said that was that an IPA?
That one was a bourbon barrel ale of some sort.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've got you they only could get two beers. One was the Radium Black IPA, and then the Wits End, which is a Witzenbach, which I've never had a Witzenbach. So let's see here.
This is considered an American strong ale, buddy.
Strong is the word, I would say.
Yeah. So what do I say? Come hang out on Google. What is it called? Google Hangout?
Yeah, it's Google Hangout. Yeah. Use camera. All right, here we go. All right, say something,
Seriously,
Joe.
Dude, I've had like 2 sips of that, and I'm feeling buzzed already.
I wish you're gonna come. I hope you come out to Fun Spot this year.
So that's the week. What is that? The weekend after Labor Day, or no, Memorial Day?
I think it's the weekend before. It could be before or after. It's not Labor Day itself, though.
Okay. 'Cause my son's birthday is Memorial Day weekend, so I think if it's the weekend after, I could probably make it work. Here we go. All right.
Okay.
All right. We're all checked in.
I'm checking in right now too. I got Land of Free, level 16.
I got You're a Raging Alcoholic for drinking this.
And Photogenic Brew, level 21.
Nice. Anyone watching this, if you'd like drinking beer, you got to get Untapped.
It's a great app.
Yeah, it's an app that'll remind you how big of a drunk you are.
I don't know about that.
I'm almost at 500. I mean, that's not even close. Like a lot of the guys, like people I'm friends with, have like 5,700 check-ins.
Oh my gosh.
Which is crazy.
Can you see it? Right there, 102.
Nice.
Distinct, 121. So, and that's just since July. So that's not too bad.
Let's see here. Where am I at?
You're at like 400 and something.
Let me see that.
Can't see it. I got 480.
480. What, dude? I keep getting this stupid thing saying Internet Explorer stops. I don't even use Internet Explorer. How do I get that off my stupid computer?
I'm a computer guy, but I'd have to actually look at your computer. So.
Yeah, so how was your brewery run yesterday?
It was awesome. Yeah, it was great. The place was packed. It's full of people. Yeah.
That's good, dude.
A lot of hipsters in there. With people with interesting facial hair and thick rim glasses, and there's a few locals in there too. It's a small little town. I mean, it's bigger than the town that I'm in, but it's still very small. It's just 2 towns from my town. So
how far was that for you?
So the thing is there's like a mountain between, like not a mountain, but a big hill between us. So I go around it, so it makes it a little bit longer. If I go over it, if I go over, it's probably maybe about less than 10 miles, but it takes
it's not bad.
longer to go because you're going up all these twisty roads and down. So,
Right.
but if I take the highway and then take another road, I can get there in about 20 minutes. So,
That's not bad at all.
no.
It's good. It's good that it was crowded though. Like that's what I mean. Those guys need support from local people. That's how these little breweries freaking make it.
It's one guy running this whole brewery.
Wow.
He had some friends in there. I mean, that's why he didn't have a lot of beer, but the beer that I tried was fantastic. I was just like, this beer is awesome.
How long have they been open?
The tap room opened Friday.
So it's brand new.
He's been selling beer at a farmer's market, and also, do you remember me telling you about there's this apple, they call it maple whiskey or something. It's a Schoharie County maple whiskey, or maybe it's, I can't think of what kind of alcohol it is, but I sent you pictures of it on Twitter a long time ago.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And that's actually the other side of the town I live in, and he has some there too. So I'm thinking I'm going to stop up there and see what they have, see if I can get some of the other varieties, because I really want to send you a Dire Wolf, and he's saying that he's like out of Dire Wolf except for what he has in the kegs, and so I want to send you that, but I got to find one because he says it's going to be at least 2 months before he has it again. So.
Oh man, we'll get it eventually. It'll be. Is he doing growler fills and stuff too, or is it just kind of like tasters and pints only?
It's just tasters and pints because he only has like so many kegs that he has. So, but the stuff he had is just fantastic, and everybody's just raving about it when I was there too.
I'm telling you, that's how they start, man. Like a lot of the guys, they'll start out like in their garage selling beers. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's really nice. I got to talk to him too. I'm just gonna chop this up again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pour the rest of this in here and pray.
Go right to the top.
We're full, dude. That's it.
What's going over? It's got a big head on it.
It looks really good.
I think it is good. I would definitely get this again. I gotta find it though.
I bet you they still.
Yeah, I'm sure
A lot
there's
of
somebody's
times beers like this, like people will look at the bottle and be like, "Holy shit, it's 17%," and they'll leave it on the shelf.
Yeah.
And that's actually better off. You're better off that way because I mean the store's essentially cellaring it for you. You're like, "Sweet, dude, aged beer."
Yeah. Well, there's definitely a lot of places that I could probably get it from. I'm just wondering, the 18 I see everywhere now, so I'm wondering where I'll find if I get it.
You should go down to their brewery.
I need to go there.
Yeah.
I've got the Green Wolf on one side of me. I've got Amagang on the other side of me, and then just
I forgot that Amagang's right next to you. That's not like they're a big brewery back there too, right? I mean, I see some of their beers out here, but I'm sure, like where you're at, it's just huge.
Yeah, it's really big. Yeah, and they're like 20 minutes from my house the other direction. So, it's all over the hills though. Everything's over hills.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a bummer just driving.
Yeah.
It was like me yesterday. I mean, I went to two really, really good breweries, but I mean, I was driving, so I couldn't, go crazy.
I want to try everything.
Yeah, when we showed up at AleSmith, like as we were pulling in, there's this bus that comes in, and on the side it says "Epic Party Bus," and I'm like, "See, that's what I need to be on." And like 30 people piled out of it, and I was like, "Well, it's gonna take a while to get beer," but that's the way to do it. I mean, we've done that before. Just like rent like a little party bus for someone's birthday, and with all the breweries around here, it's awesome.
It does sound awesome. There's so many in San Diego, so you have a lot of places to go to.
Yeah, I'm lucky where I'm at. The beer's great, and it's easy to get. It's not easy to get per se, but it's readily available. Yeah. But at the same time, there's like those dudes, everyone on the East Coast, like you guys can get Maine beer and like the Alchemist is back there.
Lawson's, don't forget Lawson's.
Yeah, Lawson's is the beer that I really want to get. And I guess they're going to start distributing to Connecticut, so you might actually start seeing that, I don't know, sooner than later. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get the Lawson's.
How far is Connecticut from where you're
at? Really, to get into Connecticut, it's like if I go from my office, which is about 45 minutes from my house, essentially, I drive to John's house and then go south to get to Connecticut. That's how I go there. So, and John's house is maybe about 90 minutes from my office. So I go that way, and rather than going north to where he lives, I go south into Connecticut, which is about maybe another 15 minutes across the border from Springfield.
And then just depending on where it would be, I mean, it would be a couple. I mean, you're better off just driving to Vermont, right? What is that? 3 hours?
Yeah, I would just go to Vermont. Yeah, it would definitely be.
You're better off doing that. I think Boston started out the same way that you were saying. Like they started selling their beer at farmers market. I think they still do the whole farmers market thing.
Yeah.
Which is weird because there's farmers market everywhere around me, and I've never seen anyone selling beer there.
Huh.
I don't know if that's like an East Coast thing.
The farmers markets are interesting around here. They're different.
Yeah.
And it's funny, I hear you and John on the podcast talking about liquor stores and stuff like that. And in New York, it's different. You can't sell beer with like any other liquor. It's just beer and like wine, and all alcohols are in liquor stores. You have beer stores and liquor stores.
Wait, so there's no beer at liquor stores?
That's right. There's no beer at liquor stores.
What? Really?
Yeah, that's right. So like that place, that Oliver's that I go to, that's got the 1,500 different kinds of beer. There's nothing but beer there.
Wow.
You know, different. I mean, like they have like mead and stuff like that. But anything like considered beer is there. And right next door is a liquor store, and that's like you'll see a lot. You'll see it's like the same company, but it's not, because in New York, you can only own one liquor store if you're a person. You can't own 2 liquor stores. Like it's all very, very regulated, and so, so it'd be like brothers. One brother owns liquor store, the other brother will own the place, at the beverage center, they call them a lot of times, beverage supply.
So weird.
It's weird everywhere you go.
Like, yeah, like here you go. I mean, the liquor store has everything. You go to a 7-Eleven and there's beer. On.
You can buy beer in a 7-Eleven, but you can't buy liquor. The only place you can buy liquor is in a liquor store.
But there's no beer there.
No beer in liquor stores. You can buy beer. You can buy beer at Walmart and grocery stores, but you can't. But the liquor is very strictly just in liquor stores.
Grocery stores don't have hard alcohol there.
No. Do they have them by you?
Oh yeah. Grocery stores have everything. That's
why
why John was talking about package stores. I'm like, what the fuck is a package store? I had no clue what that was. Do you guys have package stores? Or is that
no, that's a Massachusetts thing. And then when you go to New Hampshire, all the liquor stores are owned by the government.
Right. Yeah, he was saying that in his video when they were driving to Fun Spot.
Yeah.
It's
strange.
Big, yeah, it's so weird.
It's all very regulated. I think the West Coast is not so much.
No, California doesn't give any shits.
Yeah.
Sorry, my phone was buzzing. I'm home alone this weekend, dude. It's a trip.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, my wife and kids went up to Northern California. They did like a little Christmas thing with my mother-in-law, and my sister-in-law's pregnant, so there's a baby shower and all that good stuff. But it's funny, dude. Like anytime you're home alone, you're like, oh sweet, everyone's gonna be gone. I'm gonna have all this time alone. And like they left yesterday morning, like my last night. I'm like, oh, where's everyone at? This is kind of boring.
Yeah. When I'm left home alone, I get sad.
Yeah, it's like you're bored, but it's been fun. I got a lot of stuff done. I was like a beer mule this weekend.
Yeah, I think that if I were home alone, I would be just working the whole time. House stuff. There's just so much.
Yeah, yesterday I had a bunch of beer I had to pick up yesterday, so I did all that, and then today it was like after football, it was all the grocery shopping, and I've been doing laundry and shit. I'm like, what am I doing? This is crazy. It's like I have nobody's here. I'm like, I got nothing else to do.
I was watching your tweets about the Patriots game. I wasn't watching myself.
Oh, dude, I gotta stop doing that. Like, I keep telling myself I need to stop caring. So I don't know why I care so much about football. It's weird. It's really weird. Like I have like an issue with it, but I can't help myself.
It's one of the best sports.
It is. It's so fun to watch.
It is. Like
But I just.
You still there?
I just get pissed though. Yeah.
Okay. It's
starting to get warm.
Yeah. Soccer does nothing for me. Absolutely
You watch
nothing.
the World Cup?
Nope. No.
Really?
Yeah, not interested.
The World Cup's fun. Actually, so the World Cup is what, every 4 years? Is that how it works? It's like the Olympics?
Yeah, I think so.
So 8 years ago, when I was living in Northern California, my brother-in-law bartended at an English pub. And so England was playing, and with the time difference, where I can't remember where the World Cup was at, but the game started at 4:45 in the morning. And I mean, it was totally illegal to do this, but they opened the pub at 4:45 for the game. So we all set. I mean, this was before I had kids anyway. We all set our alarm, woke up at 4:45 on Saturday morning, and went to the pub, and we were drinking beers at 5 in the morning watching soccer. I'm like, this is crazy. It was so fun though, because they had like these guys come in and like catered this whole English like breakfast spread, and we were drinking Newcastle.
That sounds great. I like Newcastle.
It was really, really fun.
Like Newcastle. Yeah. Bass
I
Ale.
was gonna say soccer. Oh yeah, Bass is good. So Newcastle and Bass is how they make black and tan, is that right?
No, it's Guinness and Bass.
Oh,
as far
Guinness
as-
and Bass, that's what it is.
Yeah, yeah. Which I've done that a few times myself. It's fun to do it.
You have like one of those little. I got like it was a stocking stuffer. It's like this little turtle that sits on top of your glass. So like you pour the Guinness goes first. Yeah, Guinness goes in first.
No,
Then
the
you set,
Guinness
like-
goes on top.
Does it?
Yeah, the Guinness is
Oh, that's
lighter.
right. No, you're right. So yeah, so you pour in the beer and then you put this little turtle thing on top of the glass and then you just like kind of pour it over and it does all the work for you. Most people use like spoons or whatever.
Yeah,
Like, this
I
little
did
turtle
with
thing sits like on top of your glass.
I would love a turtle.
It's a cool little stocking stuffer. Yeah, you gotta get one of those. It's like a little stocking stuffer that I got.
To be honest with you, I was expecting a little bit more, feeling a little bit
Dude,
more.
are you almost done with that?
Yeah,
Nice work.
yeah. I was
So
expecting
open another beer when you're done.
I'm definitely feeling it, but not as much. It's funny. I mean, I drank that Peroni, that Italian beer, the other day, and that one hit me harder. So I just like trying everything. And I've just changed with Untapped now. It's like if I like it, 5 stars. If I don't like it, then I give it a bad rating. Everything's 5 stars.
People have actually, people have actually like sent me messages. They're like, you grade beers way too easy. Like this one guy's like, everything to you is an A or an A plus. I'm like, well, if I like it, that's what it is to me. Like, what am I gonna say? I like this, but it's like a C. I think grading beers is dumb no matter what. It's like either you like it or you don't. This is a good beer. It's a shitty beer. Like, what does the grade do, right?
Yeah, I feel like that. It's just like it's beer. It's good. I like beer. So.
Yeah. I mean, there's people who do like numeric. They're like, I'll give it a 91. I'm like, how do you differentiate between 91 and 94? Like, what's the difference?
And the beers are so different between the ones that you try.
Yeah.
I guess you could grade them relatively. Like, if you're going to grade IPAs, you see a scale for them. But even IPAs, they use different hops.
Mm-hmm.
And they have different flavors. So I'm like, I really did not like that flower power at all. And it's just that hop. I didn't like it just felt like I was eating flowers.
You don't like floral hops. You like.
But you sent me ones with floral hops, and I thought they were good.
Yeah.
There's one that had the floral hops. It was fantastic. Those California beers are just way better than the stuff I can get. So
I've noticed like East Coast versus West Coast IPAs are way different. And I'm with you. Like there's East Coast beers that I've had that I like, but IPAs for me, I like more of the West Coast style IPA. Like that really resinous, bitter, crazy. Like East Coast, a lot of them are like malty, so they're sweeter to me. And I just like it's not bad. It's just not what I prefer.
Yeah, I don't. The thing I think I found is that the West Coast ones feel like they put things together with some kind of thought to it, and when I get something East Coast, it's just like that is just dumping shit in there, and so it just doesn't have, it just feels like that. It's like, oh, we got a lot of hops in there. I mean, like this same thing with this. I mean, although this is pretty balanced, I have to say, if it's got 17 hops in it, and it doesn't taste like a chaotic mess, which that's what I was worried about. I just worried about it tasting just crazy.
I was kind of thinking too. I'm like 17 hops. Like, can we taste all of those? Probably not, right? Like, at what point? Like, there's people who like make written reviews of beers, and they're like, they'll say they taste like 14 different things. I'm like, it's impossible to taste that many things. Like, I don't think your palate can do that.
No, I don't think so either.
Or they'll be like, I smell the one thing I was reading. The guy was like, you get cocoa, milk chocolate, dark chocolate, and baker's chocolate. I'm like, first of all, who the fuck knows what all 4 of those? Like, if you got a Hershey bar and you smell it, you'd be like, oh, that's chocolate. But you wouldn't say, oh, that's milk chocolate. Like, how do you know the difference between cocoa, milk chocolate, and baker's chocolate? Nobody knows that. Is it people just reading stuff and then making shit up as they go? It's weird.
It's funny because the difference between those chocolates is just how much cocoa's in it and how much milk's in it. It's
right. So how can your nose differentiate that when you're smelling like a glass of something that's created?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think one of my favorite things is just the best beers I've had are the ones you sent me. Those are just awesome beers. I'm sure you probably had better. You're probably thinking, yeah, I just sent you just the regular ones. I don't know. But,
no. I made sure, like, I wanted to send you stuff that was good that I knew that you wouldn't be able to get.
Yeah, that California Dreamin' or Creamin', I actually had that on my wish list, and it was just awesome that you sent that to me. And
it's funny. Like, I never even know. Like, I gotta start. I don't use that app right. I don't think because. I think so. The wish list is basically like for people who you're friends with. They can look at that and be like, "Oh, I have this. Let's trade." Right? Is that what that's for?
That, or if you want to just keep a track of what you want to find.
What you want, yeah.
Yeah. So it's just what you want, and if you can get it yourself, get it. If someone else can get it for you, then they'll get it for you. So, yeah.
And then you drink that other like Vienna style cream in the white can.
The Mike Hess.
Yeah, it wasn't like a Vienna style cream ale or something like that.
I had that this afternoon. It was awesome.
Good. I actually haven't had that beer before.
You haven't had it yet?
I've never been like no, I've never I've had Cali Creamin' and that's good, but I've never been like a cream ale kind of a person. I haven't drank a whole lot of those.
What did you think of that Jenny?
Like that.
I like everything. I really do, but it's more of a nostalgia thing for me because. Back in the early 90s, I used to work at a ski area. I was a ski instructor, and I'd go in the bar afterwards, and they had Genesee Cream Ale on tap, and I could get a whole pitcher of that, a pitcher like this, for I think it was $5. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sent that. That was that was probably a year ago, right? I'd have to drink that again.
Yeah, I'll send you some more.
Because I think you sent me a 6-pack of. I almost said Leinenkugel. Yingling. I don't know why I said Leinenkugel. And then you threw one of the Jenny Creams in there, and I think I drank that first, and then drank the other 6 beers later. And I don't remember it.
What I want you to review is the 6-point Sweet Action, because that's a cream ale.
I still have that.
Yes, you have to do a review of it though.
I'll do that this week.
Okay, great, because that is my favorite cream ale ever, and it's not very hoppy. I think East Coast cream ales are, the ones you sent me, they've got more hoppy. The California cream ale one, that one was not as hoppy. The Vienna style one was a little bit more hoppy, but not IPA hoppy, which just had a regular hop, whatever you call it, to it. And I actually got, I had a Brown's Brewing Company, which is actually very close to where I work, and I had a cream ale from there, so it tasted like an IPA. I was like, this is an IPA, it's not a cream ale.
Mother Earth actually just started canning that Cali Cream, and I should get you a 6-pack of that and send it to you just to see how different it is from a bottle to a can. Yeah, they did. They just started putting out 6-packs of it. It was like a month or so ago. So the cans are really cool too. They're like these little kind of stubby cans that are. It's like this baby blue kind of a beach scene, I think, on it. It's a cool can. I'll get you some.
The Jenny Cream Ale bottles, we can get them, are those little, almost like the Red Stripe bottles. You know what I'm talking about?
Like the little grenades?
Yeah. Which, by the way, I'm almost
Dude, that's crazy. I still have a bunch left.
I'm surprised. I should be,
just give it like 5 or 10 minutes, everybody. You'll feel it. So you're sitting in front of. So you've got, what is that? There's a Neo Geo behind you. What's over your left shoulder?
This is my Capcom versus SNK, which is a Naomi.
Oh, nice.
And that's this is a Bad Dudes cabinet that was converted to Mortal Kombat, and that's a unique one because it's is a 25-inch one, but I've got Ghouls and Ghosts playing in it right now. It's got a 6 switcher in there, so I've got Ghouls and Ghosts, Ghosts and Goblins, Black Tiger, Rastan, Kadash, and Gladiator in it. So it's got a it's a nice little thing in there. And then there's my baby Pac-Man, which I've been working on.
Look at all those Virtual Boy cabinets you built.
Yeah, look at all those. I got to finish them up, don't I?
Are those all sold already?
No, I haven't sold them. I don't want to sell anything until I finish them. The red one there is pretty much done. It just needs to have, bracket for the headset and the artwork attached to it. But I've got the artwork already here. So, hold on a second. I'll be right back.
I just sit and talk to everyone right now. Hello, everyone. This beer is delicious. It actually is a good beer. It's very sweet.
All right. I just want to show you this here. So. Really, there it is. Okay, just want to show you what I got here.
I was talking to everyone while you left.
This is the Ravens IPA. He's got to work on his labels. I think they're very generic, but since it's one.
What though, dude? You know what though? I like plain labels like that. Like, have you seen Maine Beer Company's labels?
Yes, yeah.
They're just white and it's got like black script on it, and that's it. I like plain. That's why I like Pliny the Elder labels so much. It's just green and it's got a red circle, and that's it.
I think that makes sense because obviously this is one guy who's working on these, and so he probably doesn't have a lot of time to be designing stuff. But his logo's really good there, and I got you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you this. I'm gonna try to get this out tomorrow. Here's the. I got you a glass from the brewery too. Let me show you here.
I love glassware.
Right here. So it's got the Green Wolf logo on it.
That's right
there. And then I got some sixlets for you here.
So I don't know why sixlets aren't available in California anymore. But when I was a kid, my grandma used to have those at her house.
Yeah.
And so I have this total love and nostalgia for sixlets, and I can't find them anymore. They don't. It's like they're not here anymore.
That's funny.
So when you took that photo and it was just like a whole shelf of sixlets, I was like, holy crap, I need to do that.
Well, the thing is, the first time I ever had sixlets, Sean sent them to me, and the funny thing is that I don't think these are actual sixlets because it says sixlets, but it says candy coated, right? And then it says chocolate flavored candy. Are they chocolate?
They're like I mean, I haven't had them since I was a kid. They reminded me of M&Ms, but they're like little BBs.
Yeah.
And the shell is like, it's hard. I think they're a little bit hard. Like the shell's crunchier than M&Ms from what I remember. It's been 30, almost 30 years since I've had them.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I just didn't realize. Let me just slow it down a little bit here. I didn't realize that they were actually chocolate when Sean sent them to me. I just ate them. I was like, I thought they were more like Skittles.
No, they're chocolate.
Here's another beer I want you to try if you can get it. Maybe I don't know if you can get it, but I could send it to you. This is Tusker, and this is out of Kenya.
Is that the African one?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's so good. But it's not like hoppy or, it's just it's like the most refreshing beer. It's just like you're drinking.
What kind of beer is that?
It's a lager. It
doesn't have Ebola, right?
It's from West Africa, not East Africa. It's from East Africa, not West Africa. Kenya's the other side. It's from the opposite side of Africa. So I was actually going to try and get one of the West African ones. There's a.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Just to get it, If it made it here, I'm sure it doesn't have Ebola on it, but.
Dude, you never know, bro.
So, like my goals in trying beer are multifold. Is so high.
What do you have your camera on? Is it on your computer?
It's on my monitor. Yeah, I just need to just adjust it again. There we go.
Do you have like a little webcam, or what is that?
It's a Logitech. I can't remember the model number of it, but it's a simple Logitech one, and I got this one because I know it works with Linux, which I use for my desktop. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, so I've been trying to get beers from every country, just picking countries. So I've had ones from like, India. Well, no, India's my next one. I guess Sri Lanka, I've got Thailand. I've got Brazil, and obviously a bunch of Japan. My favorite brewery in Japan is Hitachino Nest so far, and I got the.
That's the one that have like the sake aged beer and stuff.
Yes, the sake cask one, and every one of the beers is fantastic. I don't know if you can get that out there in California. I imagine you would be because there's a lot more Japanese people there, so I would think if anybody's going to be getting Japanese beer, it would be out there. Obviously, San Francisco more so.
Right, no, it's out here, but 12-ounce bottle, or what are those, 11? They're 11.4 ounces or something like that?
I'm not sure.
They're like $9 a piece.
Oh, really?
Like, I'm one of those guys, like, good food, I'll pay for, I have no problem. Good beer, I'll pay for, but, like, $10 for a little bottle, like, that I'm not sure about, like, I'm just like, I'd rather spend the money on something I know I'm going to like.
Well, that's ridiculous. It's not that much by me. It's like, I don't know. I think
they only sell it singles. They don't sell, like, 4-packs.
Oh, the whole 6-pack is less than that by me. That's ridiculous.
Well, if you ever end up buying another 6-pack and you want to like throw one in somewhere, I mean, they're $9.99 for little 11-ounce bottles of it.
Oh, that's ridiculous. It's so good too. I love it. The sake cask, and then there's another one. I really like the sake cask. It had a funky taste to it, which was really good. Almost made it like a Belgian, like some of the.
Like those.
Yeah, I do.
Like funky tasting beers, right? Like you're into sours and lambics.
It's funny because my impression of Belgian ales was kind of tainted because of Amagang. I went to Amagang, and their beer is fine. In retrospect, it's good beer. It just wasn't a style I was used to at the time. But it tainted my idea of what a Belgian ale is. And real Belgian ales are completely different. I don't know where, but I've had some. Their Harvest one was awesome, Amagang. But the two I really like. You
sent me the Sith and Sickle or whatever it was. That was a good beer.
Yeah, it was very good. That was one of the ones I liked. But I don't know. I just had it. I was at their brewery the first time I ever had any of their beer. I was there with my wife, and we went in there and we went the whole tour of the brewery, and I got to try a bunch of things. And it was just, I guess I was just, I don't know, hadn't tried a lot of beer at the time. I thought I had. I mean, everything I was having though was just, mass produced. Like the most adventurous thing was like Guinness and stuff like that. But I had that Phi, which is the Greek letter Phi, and that is fantastic. I love that beer. That was really it's got this Morpheus yeast in it, which is like a unique yeast that they have. Like the story is like the guy went over a mountain or something and found it somewhere on the top of a mountain. But it's in they're Wild West and the other one's Phi. I can't even pronounce the name of the brewery, but it's some Belgian brewery, and it's a fairly new brewery. And their labels are very they're just vanilla labels with just like the Greek letter Phi on. The Wild West has got like a cursive font that says Wild West. Both the Wild West and the Phi were great. I got to get some more of their beer because everything they had was just fantastic. Both of them had Morpheus yeast in it.
Dude, you need to try and get your hands on some Trappist beer somehow. That shit's not expensive or not cheap though.
Yeah, I want to try that too. I want to try
it. You can buy it online, but it's like $100 for a 6-pack.
Holy mackerel! Much?
It's crazy expensive, but it's supposed to be like the best Belgian. I mean, it's made by all those monks.
Yeah. Well, there's actual Trappist monks out in Western New York too. They bake bread. They have like this Trappist monks bread that they have out here. So maybe it's not the same thing though, so I can't.
Yeah.
I told you too that my family had a hops farm. That my house is actually. I'm part of that hops farm.
Yeah. Dude, look at you go. I still got quite a bit left. I'm like sweating. And it's cool out tonight too. It's like 55 right now, which I mean for you, you're like, 55, that's fucking summertime.
Yeah, that's like what the temperature is right here inside my basement.
Yeah. Is it snowing right now?
No, it's not snowing. There's snow on the ground though.
Yeah.
I can feel it in my hands. My hands feel tingly.
I don't know how you guys live in the snow, dude. You're crazy.
You're just used to the things that you're used to. I think.
Well, and that's how I am. What's today? December the 14th. I was wearing shorts and flip flops today.
I see you post a photo from like your deck. I'm just, oh my gosh, I gotta live there.
But there's like a lot of people are like, I wouldn't want to live there. Like, I like seasons. I'm like, why? I like 65 to 70 every day. It's perfect. Like, there's no surprises. I don't have to shovel snow. I do miss, like, growing up in Northern California, it would get like into the, low 20s in the wintertime. So I'd wear like cool jackets and beanies and stuff like that. I kind of miss that, but
I don't think when I taught skiing, I wanted winter, but between my wife's got MS, so she can't really ski or snowboard. So that's like something we don't do anymore.
She does, really?
Yeah, she's got MS. So her main thing is her balance is messed up. So she can't ski or snowboard. And so we don't really do that anymore. So I haven't gone in years. I still have my snowboards.
Can you hear that, by the way?
What's that?
Oh, you can't hear this microphone's at 2 minutes. The track music is fucking blaring right now. You can't hear that?
The track music for your games? I can barely hear it.
Tubin, yeah.
I can barely hear it. Can you hear the track for my games?
I can hear yours really well. I like it, but that's really loud.
Yeah, so what was I saying? Oh, so I liked winter back then. But and when I was a kid, I remember just hating winter because it was just that time where you can't do anything. Just like it was isolated, and you can't see your friends, but you don't see them like you used to. There was like a skating rink that had like arcade games in it that was kind of close to my house. I would go there in the wintertime. Mm-hmm. I think it's just funny. It just made me remind me of. I remember being in my bedroom and I'd be playing my Nintendo, like playing Metroid, and then like, oh, it's 11 o'clock, 11:30, like the 11 o'clock news just ended on a Saturday night. I'm like, or Friday night or Saturday, I can't remember. And the American Gladiators was coming on, and I would like pause my game and I'd change it to the channel American Gladiators. And
dude, I loved American Gladiators.
Yeah, and I mean, it wasn't just I love American Gladiators, the giant Q-tips and stuff, fighting them, whatever they called that. But also they would have commercials for the new Nintendo games. Then I'd be like, oh, I gotta watch that commercial because I gotta see what new games are coming out.
Yeah, it's a trip, dude. Like, yeah, now with the internet, beforehand what's coming out, and back then it was like I have to stay up late to watch television to see what games are coming out. Exactly. Like what? Like our kids they don't get to experience that. Now it's like, oh, let me look on my phone. I get an alert like this game will be out in 2017. Like 3 years ahead of time. Yeah,
it's kind of sad. Either way.
For us, it was like word of mouth and like. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying that. Do you remember? I think that the AVGN, Angry Video Game Nerd, he would always talk about getting a game and it just sucks so bad. And I just remember, Christmas time comes, you get some NES game, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna play a game, and then you put it in, and it's terrible. Like that's just.
Well, that was the other thing. Like, you had no clue what was good and what wasn't. And, like, you didn't know, like, us finding out, like, what games were out was word of mouth. Like, you'd go to school and be like, hey, did anyone get a game for their birthday? Someone's like, oh, yeah, I got this. And you're like, what is that? And then you either go to their house to spend the night to play it or be like, hey, can I borrow that?
Oh, my gosh. I remember going to a friend's house and just playing games. Like, my friend, actually, this is a funny thing, is that when I was in, I guess I might have been in high school at the time, and this is just, New York was the test market for the NES. New York City, not where I live, but New York City was. And my friend in high school, his uncle was a BCI, which is Bureau of Criminal Investigation for New York State. He was an undercover investigator and like a trucker guy, like doing all that kind of stuff. And he brought up for him for Christmas the NES with the Rob. This is like the year before everybody else got it. And I remember he had like Gyromite and Rad Racer and some other game. And I just remember going to his house. I'm like, this thing is awesome. And then I got mine, like, I don't know, maybe in the summertime. I don't remember where I got mine, and I was just so blown away by the game. And I remember my friends saying, oh, Legend of Zelda, Legend of Zelda. And this is like when the game just came out. It wasn't like it had been out for a while. But I remember my friends like, oh, Legend of Zelda's so awesome. And I'm like, I gotta get Legend of Zelda. So I got Legend of Zelda.
It was all whatever our friends said was cool. Bro, I remember, like, my best friend spent the night at my house on a Friday night, and It was the day that Super Mario 2 came out. And his mom was like out of town somewhere and like picked it up and drove to my house and dropped it off to us for like our slumber party. So we fucking stayed up all night playing it.
That's awesome. The nostalgia is so strong, you know?
Yeah, and it's not like that anymore because it's like we can watch trailers online, so we know what the game is before it even comes out.
Yeah, yeah.
Like back then, it was like you'd get a magazine in the mail and like you just look at pictures, going, "Dude, this looks amazing. I wonder if it's going to be good." And it's like, well, we're going to spend $60 and find out.
I got my Nintendo Power Super Mario Bros. 2 right on the shelf back there.
That's the one. Like they're all clay figures, right, on the cover.
That's right. Except for if you've got like the funny thing is like the newsletter. That was the first issue of Nintendo Power, but then there was the newsletter, which had like a preview of the magazine in it, and that one is drawn. It's the cover that you see, but it's drawn by hand. Like I don't know how they did. Like it's like they actually drew it all out beforehand, and then they made the clay figures that like lines up. It's pretty cool.
Wow, that's cool. I miss Nintendo Power.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Dude, I used to just like when that would come, I'd be like, "Did Nintendo Power come this month? Mom, I need my Nintendo Power." That's the best magazine ever.
I had my magazines that I would get was Nintendo Power, Electronic Gaming Monthly, and Dirt Bike Magazine. Do you remember that magazine?
Dirt Bike Magazine?
Yeah.
I never got it. No.
Oh, I had off-road motorcycles when I was a teenager, so I used to ride those around. Mine were like from the '70s, and I'm looking at the ones from the '90s. I'm like, I want this one with a Unilink suspension, you know?
Yeah. When I was a kid, I had a little Yamaha 50.
That's cool.
That was like 87, 86. My uncle still has it. Like I want to get it from him.
You should. My first was a little Yamaha GTYZF or something like that. It was 80 cc, and it had the funny thing is the pegs. You know, like most pegs have got those little spikes that stick up into your boots. This just had regular like round plastic pegs on it. So I'd be riding with my friends, and my feet would come off all the time. It was so hard to ride that bike.
My buddy fucking ran my 50 through our fence when I was a kid. It was awesome. Like the throttle stuck, and he couldn't. Like, I mean, we were 7, and he freaked out and just like froze. Went right through my dad's fence. It was so great. Like I felt bad. Like he had like the worst. Like dude, his whole left, like from his left hip down to his ankle was just all black and blue. But it was fine.
That sucks.
Yeah, right through the fence, dude. It was amazing.
Where I live is really rural. I mean, you know, people think like you live in New York, you live like in a city, but it's really very rural where I live, and so like my friends and I, we all had like I mean, I didn't have a snowmobile, but my friends did. But I had dirt bikes, and I had a 3-wheeler too, but always old crap that I'd be fixing up, and I just remember there's so many trails and state forest areas that we'd ride around in, and the funny thing is one of the memories I have is just riding down this trail where this guy like owned part of the property, and he put a barbed wire fence going across the trail, and legally he couldn't do it anyways because it was actually a trail that was like designated for like snowmobiles and stuff. But I just remember riding along and just seeing it like in the last second and just being able to pull a wheelie, and I went over and I just kind of like smashed through it, and but it all got tangled on my bike. I had to stop and pull it out of my bike, but I was like, oh, if that had got me, it could have got me in the neck or something like that.
Oh, you'd been fucked.
Yeah. This wasn't on my 80. I had like a 250 that I was riding at the time. I had 3 bikes and one 3-wheeler that a friend of mine who lived like down in New York City area, he brought up, and it was missing wheel bearings and stuff, and he gave it to me. He's like, I don't know what to do with this thing, and I put a wheel bearing in it, and the pull start was missing the full assembly, and I just wrap a rope around it and then pull start it myself. I had a lot of fun with that thing, though. I
wish I rode motorcycles past my 50.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. You know, it was something to do. You know, when you live where there's nothing to do, like like John talks about skateboarding. I mean, that's all mountains around me. You skateboard, you crash. You know, it's just you go down a hill. I mean, I would rollerblade when I was in college and stuff. Like,
dude, I was all about rollerblading in like 6th grade.
Yeah, I mean, like, we're talking like 93 to about 96. I would rollerblade with friends, and we'd go all over.
Wait, hold on a second. You were in college in 93?
Yeah, I'm older than you, John. Joe.
What the hell? You're way older than me.
Yeah, I was born in 75. You were born 82, right?
81.
81. Yeah, my baby brother's older than you.
That's funny. Does he like beer?
I think Sean's like a year or two older than me, and then John is like 5 years older than I am. My wife
John was 70. John's
Yeah.
72 and Sean was 73, I think.
My wife is born in 1970, but she doesn't look like she was born in 1970.
Yeah.
So everybody thinks that I'm older than she is.
Well, look at how old you look.
I look pretty old, I guess. You know?
No, you don't. You look like you're 30.
Well, thank you very much.
It's the beer talking.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, so actually, do you think you can get this, Joe?
I don't know if I can get that or not. I'll look for it.
Because I don't know. Should I send it to you or should I drink it right
Dude,
now?
open it and drink it. Fuck it. It's
Nice.
beer.
I love this. This beer is awesome.
You can buy more.
This beer.
The fact that you're opening another beer right now and drinking it, I'm very impressed.
This beer is just so refreshing. Look how clear. I mean, it's like one of those super clear beers.
It's refreshing on a cool December night.
My bowl of beer.
Dude, you need it. You should have poured it in that other glass that you have.
I mean, your
What's it called?
glass?
Green Wolf. You should have poured it into that.
Oh, it's cool. It says here on the back. I don't know if you can see it. It says, "Drink." Let me see. Drink, howl, repeat. Like an ad for shampoo or the directions for shampoo.
I like it.
I just love this beer. I mean, it's not full of flavor. I mean, it's got flavor to it, but it's really good.
Well, dude, after you just drink that beer, it's gonna taste like water.
No, it tastes good. It tastes very good.
You're like, nope, delicious.
It's good. It's just
delicious.
It's like the freshest water on the planet, but not Coors Light. You know, it's not like it just has. It's like this is like the best ingredients ever. I'm kind of having that drunken talk now. The best ingredients ever.
It's the greatest beer ever. I love it.
I love you, beer.
Like, dude, everyone like my buddies will be like, hey, you know, all through high school and, you know, college, you used to drink Coors Light. I'm like, I will still drink Coors Light. I have no problem drinking that. But if I'm, if I'm going to spend money on beer, like, I like good beer now. I had a conversation. So I was down at Griffin's house. You know Griffin, right?
Yes.
From Arcade Icons. Yeah, I was down at his house yesterday for a while. Dude, his garage is amazing, by the way. He's got such a...
It's pretty cool. Is that an LCD a marquee in that?
Dude, yeah. So it's how big is that monitor? I think it's like it's a 55-inch monitor, but he's got it scaled down to where when you're looking at it, it's perfect. So if you pick a 19-inch game in MAME, it comes up and it's got the bezel around it. And then he's got a widescreen marquee that's an LCD monitor, and all the marquees change when you pick a game. It's fucking amazing.
That's pretty cool. I've seen a few like that. There's some guy that's selling one that's got an LCD that's like actual marquee size. I noticed the Griffin's is a little bit taller.
It's a little bit taller, yeah.
Yeah.
But his monitor in that thing, it's set up to where it's got scan lines. So when you're looking at it, it doesn't look like an LCD. It's amazing. I was like, how much would it cost? I was like, how much would it cost me if you built me one of these? And he was like, I don't even want to tell you because it's just like the time and the control panel that he built was like a $1,300 control panel.
Holy mackerel!
Dude, was it like when you go ahead?
Does he have that Ultramark whatever joystick that you can just twist it and it changes from an 8-way to a 4-way?
Yeah, he has it for all 4 players.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, because I know you pick up on it. You know, it's the Ultramark, whatever. You pick up on it.
You pick it and twist it, and it turns from 4-way to 8-way. It's fucking crazy. And then, like, whatever game you pick, the buttons light up, and they'll light up which buttons you use for that game.
That's very cool.
Dude,
I definitely. If you're gonna do MAME, that's the way to go.
It's the coolest MAME cabinet ever. It's the coolest cabinet I've ever seen. He used to have one, like it was I think it was like a 29-inch monitor, and it would, like, you would pick a game, and the monitor would physically rotate. Like, if it was vertical, it would be vertical, and then if you picked horizontal, it would be like...
I think I remember him posting that one, yeah. And it's actually, it was a CRT one in that one case, wasn't it?
No, it was an LCD.
It was an LCD?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think the way it looked like in the photo, he had a big TV that was turned 90 degrees that filled the whole cabinet. Was that how it was?
Well, now he's got. Well, before, no, it was just a regular monitor. It was like a 19-inch monitor that would go from vertical to horizontal.
Okay.
Now he's got a huge, like, it's like a 55-inch monitor that comes down. Like, there's like 6 inches of it that stick out the back of the cabinet, but he's got it scaled to where, like, that part of the monitor is turned off. And so, like, what you're looking at, when you're playing a 19-inch game, it's got the, like, a virtual bezel goes around it, and then it's got 19 inches of what you're looking at. And then if you're playing a 25-inch game, the bezel goes away, and it's 25-inch on the screen. Dude, it's crazy.
So the monitor's not rotated 90 degrees.
It does not rotate at all.
I mean, it's not like he has it permanently rotated 90. It has it goes out like this. It goes
it's
out.
No, it's vertical.
It's vertical. Yeah, okay, that's what I was saying. It looked like it was vertically turned, which is smart. It's like almost like he's got a pin main, but vertically.
Right. That's the new one. The old one, though, was like a 19-inch monitor that would physically rotate in the cabinet, which was sick.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
It might have been a little bit. It might have been a little bit bigger than 19.
I kind of like the funniest thing I have to say is that before I got any of these games, which I got quite a few now, like a ridiculous amount. I think I need to get rid of some, but I can't.
Get rid of games.
What's that?
Don't get rid of games.
Well, I mean, I've got stuff here that I don't play. I don't know. Like I've got it. Let's see here. I've got here. I've got an Area 51, and I love Area 51, but I just don't know if I should keep it. This is a Simpsons cabinet that was completely gutted, and they put an Xbox 360 in it, and it's got what you call it?
Are there 8 buttons on there?
Yeah, there's 8 buttons. There's an Xbox 360 inside that, and the control panel is a fluorescent plexiglass in it. I don't know if you can see the Street Fighter logo that's in there underneath.
Is it like etched on it?
What's that?
Oh yeah, dude, that's awesome. I can see it now.
Yeah, so it's got my Xbox 360, and I can put my Dreamcast in it as well. It's got a 27-inch VGA monitor, the same as the Naomi here has got in it, which that monitor looks fantastic. It's because it's VGA graphics, so it looks really great. But I've got like just a bunch of stuff in here. Like, I mean, I love this the Marvel's Capcom cabinet. I've got like 6 CPS2 boards inside that, and then I got Mortal Kombat 4, which I got at the junkyard for free, and then there's the Radical Bikers, my Super Hang-On.
I miss my Super Hang-On.
Yeah, I love the Super Hang-On. And then I got my Mr. Do, which I need to finish restoring, Baby Pac-Man, and there's the Bad Dudes, and then we go over here, and there's my whole Midway row, which
looks awesome.
Space Invaders. Yeah, so it's all my shooters, but I think, I don't know, I gotta get rid of some stuff. I don't know, something. Just something to kind of like just make it fit.
Whatever happened with that Outrun that you had?
It's all the way over on the other side. It's way over there next to my prop cycle. My big, gigantic prop cycle.
All right, we're all done.
You did it.
Done.
You gonna do something else? Because I almost don't know this one.
Dude, like you fucking pound beers. That's crazy.
I don't think I do. I don't feel
You
like
absolutely do.
I don't do it like John pounds Tito's. Let's watch the end of the video there. He's just drinking it and then he's getting more. He's getting some more. I deserve it.
He's an adult. He earned it. I love that guy. He's the best.
That video was awesome. That was just great.
Him and his PSA.
It was just so hilarious when you. What did you say to him? And it just.
We were getting ready to end the show, and I was like, people in the chat were like, "You guys didn't talk enough about arcade stuff," and I was just like, "Oh, sorry to everyone who wanted to talk about more arcade stuff," and he just fucking snapped. And it was, I almost pissed my pants laughing. I was laughing so hard at that. It was the best.
It was awesome. That was
because it was like it came out of nowhere. Like I'm like, where did that come from?
But you could tell that it was.
It was like pent up
aggression.
He was
feeling it. Yeah, it was just it's like
you know what? Fuck off. It was the best thing ever. I should grab another beer. Here, hold on.
Yeah.
Talk to everyone.
Okay. So, hello everybody. I'm going to just keep you entertained while Joe grabs another beer. Yeah, this Tusker, though, if you can get it because it's awesome beer. From Kenya. Don't be afraid of it because it's really good. It's a very good beer. Yes, East African Breweries Ltd. from Nairobi, Kenya. Can you see that right there? Woo!
All right, pal. I chose a beer in your honor. You actually sent me this.
Yes, the bench warmer.
I don't know if I've had this yet. Hold on. Check the old Untapped app.
I have to say that I was going to get you stuff from Amagang, and this brewery is right next to Amagang, literally on the same road, access road. When you go in there.
Cooperstown is?
Yeah, right. Well, it's actually Millfield. Neither of them are in Cooperstown, which is Millfield is just a little. It's a little down the road from Cooperstown. So
I've not had this one yet. This is a new one. Dude, by the way, someone made fun of my bottle opener because it's a wine thing.
I giggled a little bit. I giggled a little bit when I saw it, but funny thing is, just the other day I opened my bottle with my wife's wine opener. I just have this piece of crap.
It's a fucking bottle opener. Who cares?
Yeah, but you know,
we got going here, buddy.
You saw the I sent you those whatever. It looks like a bottle opener from that Cooperstown brewery. That was one of the things I stuck in the box with you.
I got coasters. You sent a bottle opener?
Yeah, it's a little black plastic thing, and it's like a bottle opener. You should have seen it. There's key ring.
Oh yeah, I do have that. Let's see.
I have no idea. Oh, hold on, you gotta talk.
How does this look to you?
Looks good. Is that the porter?
Good. This is the porter, yeah. I think it's
I like porters.
Dude, I'm telling you, after smelling that, this doesn't smell like anything.
It
smells like fucking beer. Cheers, buddy. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Cheers to you.
It tastes like water. Damn you, Hebrew. I'm gonna have to drink this. I'm gonna have to drink this again after I don't drink that first. Oh wait, I think.
I have to say the 6 Point though is one of my favorite breweries.
Dude, 6 Point, the resin that you sent me was great, and apparently they have a beer called High Res, which I don't know if it's a double IPA, and I don't know if it's seasonal.
I haven't seen it, but you saw I had that global warmer the other day.
Yes.
Did you see that? Yeah, that was a red. That was pretty good, to be honest with you.
Hold on, let me check this thing in really quick.
I also have I'm going to grab another beer. I want to show it to you.
Hold on. Don't leave. Oh, he left. He's not going to be a part of this check-in. Seriously, if you like drinking beers, get the Untapped app. It'll really make you realize how big of an alcoholic you are. This is my, let's see here. I think we looked before. 481 beers. That's dumb. Kids don't drink. Ever.
Okay, I couldn't hear you until just now.
I was just talking to everyone, telling them that it's my 481st check-in.
That's awesome. I just hit 100, as you know.
That's not awesome.
No, it's awesome. It really is. So I got this. I'm looking forward to trying this Bronx Pale Ale.
Are you drinking another beer?
I don't know. I just want to show it to you.
I need to just come to your house and just get fucking tanked.
That'd be fun. You could play games with me and stuff. And here's the Sweet Action. I was telling Joe he needs to review it. 6 Point Sweet Action. One of my favorite beers that I love this beer. This is one of my favorite beers. But everything 6 Point is good. So if you could get a 6 Point beer.
I've got. Oh, I can't get 6 Point here, but I've got that one. I'll review it this week.
Yes. The Radler was weird.
This smells like nothing and tastes like nothing right now. I'm very disappointed in myself for drinking it after the jubilation.
And I got this at Trader Joe's, which.
Dude, so Allagash, I can get that. Allagash white is delicious. I've never had black.
Yeah, so I'm going to try this out, and I have to say that the Trader Joe's brand name beers, the name tag, and what's the other one? what was the other one that Olden Times, or I can't remember what it's called. Both of those are really actually pretty good beers. I mean, they're not like craft beer, but they're good.
Those are Trader Joe brand beers.
Yeah, they're actually made by They're made for Trader Joe's in Wisconsin.
Wow.
I mean, somebody's making it for them, but yeah. So oh, and
my buddy just texted me. He's like, I should have joined the hangout. I had a jubilation.
Damn. Oh, tell him to join now.
Well, that's why I just texted him like, hey, do you want to come on?
Please, more people. The more people, the better. So I sent you one of these. Did you try this yet?
Yes, dude. That tasted like fucking whiskey in a bottle.
Well, was it the bourbon barrel or was it the peach one?
That is. Look, read the label. Read the bottom of it.
This is American-style wheat ale brewed with natural peach flavors and aged in oak bourbon barrels. But there's a bourbon. I sent you the bourbon barrel too, though, didn't I? The black. The
no,
one.
You sent me that one, and it. Well, oh yeah. But I'm saying that beer right there tasted like straight bourbon peaches.
It was great, wasn't it?
It was really bourbon forward. I was surprised.
I like it a lot. I mean, I like everything though, obviously, because I see you like a lot of beer, but it seems like I like everything. So.
Well, I mean, dude, I do. I like a lot of beers. There's some beers that I've had and I'm like, that blows. But that's not anyone's fault. I kind of feel bad sometimes. Like, I've had people give me beers and like they're like, okay, what do you think? I'm like, I don't really like it.
Well, now
I tell people all the time. I'm like, hey, if I send you a beer and you hate it, it's not gonna hurt my feelings. I didn't make the fucking beer.
Mm. The smell is just so good on this one.
You should have used the other glass.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I sucked almost everything out of it anyways.
Oh, wow. Did you guys hear that? He sucked it all out.
I'm a person. I love peaches in the first place. The smell is just fantastic. It's just like literally the essence of peaches.
Yeah. Peaches are a good thing. You don't taste whiskey on that? Or bourbon, whatever. Is bourbon whiskey? Like, I don't know. I'm not a liquor guy.
Bourbon is a type of whiskey.
It's whiskey, right?
And I'm answering this question, and I don't know a lot about this stuff, but I do know that bourbon is a type of whiskey. I do know that much.
Whiskey. I get whiskey and scotch confused.
Scotch is another kind of whiskey.
Oh, right, is it? Well, there you go.
Yes.
Like somebody was like, I had 3 fingers of scotch there, and I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? But I think it's, if you pour into a glass that's 3 fingers high, right? That's what 3 fingers is?
I guess so, but what kind of glass is it? So.
I don't know.
I did buy, I've had this stuff called, I think it's a whiskey. It's a bourbon or something like that. It's called Pie Hole. Have you heard of this before?
I've not heard of Pie Hole, no.
So right next to Oliver's is the liquor store. So I went in there and I bought, they have those little tiny bottles of whatever liquor they have there. And I buy
like the little airplane bottles or whatever?
Yeah, they're like 99 cents. So I went in there and I bought a Pie Hole. My wife loved it. So I poured her a shot. I had a shot of it. It was originally I was going to put it into some eggnog, but we didn't put an eggnog. We just drank it straight. Because my wife doesn't...
Speaking of, I need to get some eggnog. It's almost Christmas time.
Speaking of eggnog is out by me. There's there's no 7-Elevens by me.
Oh, you're missing out. 7-Eleven's the best.
Well, come out by me. There's this company called Stewart's, and they are essentially 7-Eleven doesn't want to compete with them because I guess they just blow away 7-Eleven. I guess, but they have the best milk, the best ice cream. They're like a dairy company, whatever, but that's like a convenience store / dairy. Their eggnog is just awesome.
Really?
Yeah,
like,
so it's all
real eggnog is delicious.
Their eggnog is so good. It's just so good. So if you live in New York, go and get some eggnog from Stewart's because it's really good. But
New Yorkers, go to Stewart's.
That's right. It's upstate New York. So they're out of Saratoga. The racetrack. You've ever heard of Saratoga racetrack? It's like it's like the Triple Crown.
Belmont, right, is New York?
Oh yeah, Belmont is the part of the Triple Crown, but the Saratoga racetrack is a very popular racetrack that everybody from comes to go to Saratoga racetrack, and yeah. Personally, I've driven by it. I've never gone in this racetrack. I'm not a.
You should go, dude.
I'm not much of a gambler, to be honest
I
with you.
know, but it's just like it's Belmont, like that's history.
Well, it's not Belmont. Belmont's to the south.
Well, no, I'm telling you, you should go to Belmont.
Okay.
Go to Belmont.
I just love this stuff. It's so good.
Dude, listening to that Donkey Kong Jr. track mode makes me want a Donkey Kong Jr. again.
Oh yeah, it's way back there. Yeah, I do like the Donkey Kong.
I need a DK Jr.
You have no pinball machines right now.
No, I got rid of my. I was talking to Joel about this yesterday. I got rid of my. So he's got a freaking awesome Addams Family, and I played that a bunch yesterday, and I love that pin, but it's just stupid expensive. But yeah, I sold my Taxi. I don't really miss my Taxi. I think it was, dude, I had that pin for 7 years, and it was the only pin that I had. So I played the shit out of it.
I guess it's a great pinball machine though.
I agree. No, I totally agree. I love it. I don't miss it because it was all that I had, and I played it so much that I'm like, I don't really notice that it's not here.
I guess. I mean, it's got such iconic stuff in it. It's got Ed Boon did the programming on it. A guy from Mortal Kombat. You got all the voices in it. It's a great pinball machine. The bowling alley.
Python did all the art on that.
He's rest his soul.
All right, R.I.P. Pouring out for the homies. Dude, Taxi was great.
Yeah, I've got my Quicksilver, my Star Trek Next Generation, and then my Baby Pac-Man, which I've never played. My Baby Pac-Man is not worked at all. The last time I played Baby Pac-Man was in like 1982, whenever it was that was a new game. And
so you bought that game 4 years ago, and it's just been sitting in your basement.
Yeah, it sure has. Isn't that a shame?
No, it really is.
I fixed so many other games. I just haven't fixed this one. It's, there's a lot to do on it. You have to replace every single header on it, every single connector on it, and I just kind of put it off. Between all the other projects I had, I don't know.
Yeah. It's understandable. Look at my Dragon's Lair, dude. Like my Dragon's Lair, the Laserdisc player stopped working a couple months ago now, and I haven't. It's just sitting there, just fucking sad. I'm looking at it right now, just sad.
The thing is, I just keep getting new games, and so I've stopped looking. I've got so many games. I've got like 28 or 29 games in my basement now. I think so. I think that's what it is. Just cabinets in general, not counting all those Virtual Boys. So I need to.
Well, dude, your basement's as big as my house.
I don't know about that. Your house is pretty big.
How big? How many square feet is your basement?
Well, my house is 2,400. My basement's 1,200.
Oh.
So like I got 1,200, 1,200, 1,200.
Right. I'm saying your basement's. My garage is 650, so it's twice the size. That's nuts. Because this is a huge garage. Like I have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have 17 games in here, and I have so much room still. You have twice the size of this.
Yeah, but it's got other stuff in it. Like if I take my camera, if I point it down there, there's like you see like storage bins of crap in there, and then you can see my, like my all the other stuff that I have. It's not just a bait, because I don't have a garage. I really should have, in hindsight.
What do you mean you don't have a garage?
I do not have a garage. I just have a driveway.
Really?
Yeah, I should have. I built the house. I should have financed that. I built my house, and it's a.
So like, what do you do in the wintertime? You just have to like go out like a half hour early and like warm your car up.
It's not that bad. No, I don't. No, I don't. I just get in my car and go.
Dude, John talks about like it's fucking snowing and you got to shovel shit and it's not that bad. Is he lying? Is he a liar?
Well, no, he's not a liar.
A liar.
I think I get more snow than John gets. We live pretty much parallel to each other, but I get those nor'easters hitting me a little bit harder. He'll get
you park outside, like you're a fucking man. You park outside, and you go out in the cold, and you start your car.
Yeah. I mean, I've got.
Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, that's what I do. I don't have a garage. I'm a little weakling like the cake,
See? You're a fucking man.
Yeah, I go when I go to work. When it snows, I usually will take. I have a 05 Murano, And that thing is just fantastic. So it's all-wheel drive. It's got really big wheels, so I could just blast through the snowbank when I'm going out.
Yeah.
I drive. I just sold my. I had a Saturn that I would drive because it got great gas mileage, and I bought a Nissan Note. And that's not as good as snow, but it's fine. I could drive that. Yeah, like this last week we had a snowstorm, and I think it was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I drove my Murano to work. It doesn't get as good gas mileage, so I try not to drive that as much. But you just drive right out. If the snowplow comes up, I mean, if it's really bad, I gotta shovel it, obviously. I got a snow thrower too, but yeah. I wish I had a garage though, just not for that purpose, but just to be able to work on my cars a little bit better. So.
Hey, by the way, are people watching this live right now?
We got 4 viewers.
Because like right after I did this, like I have an alert, like people are subscribing to the thing.
Yeah, I see people. I don't know if there's comments. If you got a comment.
It's whatever.
Yeah, we have the chat window here.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, if you got a comment, I just opened the comment window and we got let's see, Q&A. Any questions?
Yeah, Q&A. You want to talk to a couple drunk guys? Yeah, talk to a couple drunk guys.
Definitely feeling it now. My 3rd beer. I mean, that was like 5 beers drinking that one.
Dude, you're legendary.
Yeah.
I've always been known for drinking like light beers fast, but you drink like legit beers fast.
It's funny because I never really thought of myself as a heavyweight, but I weigh 300 pounds, so it's like big.
You don't weigh 300 pounds.
Over 300 pounds. So
no, you don't. Not a chance.
Yes, I do.
You got it back on your pop cycle. Is your pop cycle working?
Yeah, it's working. I really need the motivation to get back on it. So
no, you were doing that like every morning, weren't you?
I lost 40 pounds. I was
Dude,
down
just playing video games.
That's right. Yeah, what I would do, I'd get up in the morning, and I would drink green tea, and I'd go down and get on the pop cycle.
Why would you drink green tea? Is that like a fat burner or something?
It's boost your metabolism. Which it's just boost your metabolism. It's the caffeine in it that is good for you, versus the caffeine like if you drank coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker so much, so.
I don't drink coffee at all, bro.
I mean, I'll have an iced coffee just for fun, but not like regularly.
Yeah.
And hey, did you drink that hop soda? I know you don't drink soda, so I didn't know
it's in my fridge still. I'm scared to do it.
Because you're gonna get back on that soda train.
Yeah, I was like I was a diet soda. Like I had a problem. I was addicted to it. I was drinking like a 12-pack of diet soda a day.
That's a lot of soda. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't drink.
Like you said, I'm not a coffee drinker, and I used to have. It was like an hour and 15-minute commute. So I would get up in the morning. I had to leave my house at like 4:45. There was a little gas station around the corner. I didn't drink coffee, so I'd go to the gas station, get like a 16-ounce diet whatever, like probably Diet Dr. Pepper or Diet Mountain Dew, because that was like my drink of choice. And I would drink it on my way to work. So this is, fucking 5 in the morning, dude, I'm drinking soda. It's ridiculous. So I'd get to work. I'd work for like 2 hours, and there was a little convenience store like around the corner, and I'd be like, I'm going to go walk to the convenience store, and I'd buy another 16-ounce whatever soda. I would drink that, so we're up to what, almost 3 sodas already. And then lunchtime would come around. I'd go get lunch, and wherever I was eating, I would get like the largest fucking diet soda there was, and I would probably drink like 2 or 3 of them sitting there. And then
that's really bad for you too.
I know. I had serious like health issues. And so I would do that, and then I would come back to work. I'd work for like 3 more hours, and then I would stop at that same store before my drive home, get another 16-ounce soda, drink it on my way home, and then once I got home, it was like I would have sodas with dinner. It was crazy. Dude, I used to lay in my bed with a fucking can of diet soda next to me, drinking diet soda in bed before I went to bed.
How are your teeth not rotten out?
Dude, it was crazy. I was a diet soda addict.
Wow.
So, like, I woke up on my 30th birthday. I'm like, I'm not drinking soda anymore, and I haven't had one in. So in March it'll be 4 years.
I don't want you to drink soda and get back on the train, but this was a hop soda, and I figured it's like non-alcoholic beer, so.
It's not really a soda.
Yeah, no, don't think of it as a soda at all.
Like for me now, it's like to the point I'm like I've gone 4 years almost without drinking a soda. Like why do I want to drink a soda and like start over again? But I might drink it, or maybe I'll have my wife drink it.
What is up on the games behind your head there?
Beer bottles.
Are those the beer bottles that I think they are?
Yeah, but it's my buddy sent me a text. He's like, that kind of looks frat house-ish. I'm like, yeah, but I didn't have anywhere to put them. I guess I could just throw them away.
Are those the ones I think they are though?
These are like, those are all beers that. Well, I haven't reviewed all of those, but those are like just beers that I drink.
They're empties?
They're what? Yeah, they're all empty.
Okay.
Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, those are all empty beer bottles.
Sometimes I feel bad about getting rid of an empty beer bottle because they're just so beautiful.
Like and like some of those are like hard to get beers that I'll never drink again.
Yeah, I can't save anything though because I have such a hoarder mentality that I don't want to keep anything. Like I'm like anti-hoarder because I'm afraid I'll be a hoarder. You ever watch that show?
Well, I've seen it before. I was reading about like some lady died a little while ago because she was in her basement, like her top floor fell into her basement because she had so much shit that she was hoarding. Like the weight of the main floor of the house, like fell down and crushed her in her basement.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Yeah. I mean, I just got my old games and stuff like that. I mean, I gave all my Star Wars stuff to Gamester81, who's a big Star Wars fan.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave away, just pretty much got rid of anything, like all my dirt bike mags.
You just gave it to him, huh?
Yeah, he's a huge Star Wars fan. I mean, I'm not a big Star Wars guy.
Is he a supporter of your channel type?
Yeah, he actually mentioned me in a couple of his videos. I mean, it got me a bunch of subscribers, but he's got a bajillion subscribers. So, but he's really cool. He's a very cool guy. He's actually going to do. He agreed to doing a drink a beer with me, so I just need to do it sometime.
Really? What kind of beers is he going to do?
I don't know. I said I offered to him, and he said yes. So I just need to send him an email.
I should come drink a beer with you guys. I've
never
met that guy before. He doesn't know who I am, but.
Do you think that John would do it with us?
Well, no, because he'd tell you he's not like a beer drinker. Maybe he would. I don't know.
We have to do like a Tito's kind of thing.
Yeah, just vodka.
I actually bought some Kraken the other day, a little tiny bottle of it, little glass bottle. It's pretty cool.
Kraken's what, rum?
Yeah, it's rum, yeah. I haven't tried it yet.
I think I've had that before. It's actually not bad. I'm not a big rum guy.
To be honest with you, when it comes to liquor, like my main thing that I ever drink is Tom Collins, which is just gin, Collins mix, and tonic water.
Right.
You ever had that at all? I like it when I would play. You're a golfer. I was a big golfer. Actually, I've been golfing since I was a little kid because my grandmother was a member of a golf club. Yeah, I love Tom Collins. One of my favorite drinks.
My dad has like a whole. He's a big like tequila guy. Like, but he's into like tasting it and like he'll pour it and sip it and all that stuff. So, I mean, tequila is really the only hard alcohol I ever drink because we'll like sip it or shoot it. I mean, I like a good vodka martini every now and again.
You should.
I'm not a big like hard alcohol guy. It's beer.
Yeah, you should really check out a friend of mine. Guy Hutchison has a podcast called Drunk on Disney, and it's Guy Hutchison with Dana Snyder, who is the voice of Master Shake. You know Master Shake from Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
Wait, what is it from?
You know Aqua Teen Hunger Force? That show?
No.
Cartoon Network?
No. My kids are still young, though.
No, this is an adult show.
Oh, really? No, I don't know that show.
This is like kind of like a South Park show. It's called Aqua Teen Hunger Force. It's been around for years. And Dana Snyder is one of the he's the Master Shake voice.
Really?
And, yes. And Guy Hutchison and Dana do this podcast, which is.
Wait a second. Is he the guy that's like the cup with the straw coming out of its head?
Exactly. He's the guy with the cup with the straw coming out. Yes.
Holy
exactly.
shit! I know who that is.
Yeah. So
I don't know who he is, but.
Guy and Dana do this podcast, which is called Drunk at Disney, and they have a drink from the Disney parks. So you go to Disney parks. I'm sure you're familiar with this because I've never been to Disney, but I'm sure you have, being where you're from. But each, like all the destinations in Disney have different drinks that are available to it. So they talk about, like, they'll have like a historical drink or one that's more current, and they'll talk about what's in it, like how many, whatever, vodka and this and that and whatever. They'll mix the drink, they'll try it, they'll talk about the drink. And it's a really great podcast. He also has another podcast. I've been on his podcast before. Another of his, which is called the Adventure Club Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you could check it out, just check out Guy's podcast. It's really cool.
Well, dude, I follow him on Twitter. I got to check out his podcast.
Guy's really cool. Obviously, we were supposed to do a one of these hangouts with Terry, but neither of you guys could make it at the time, so it was just me and Terry.
Well, you and Guy did one though too together, right?
That's right. Yeah, Guy's a really cool guy.
I always have like a weird thing, like when a guy's named Guy, I'm like, hey Guy. But like saying hey Guy to someone's like one of the, like John talks about chief or boss or like Guy. I don't know. People call me Guy, and I'm like, don't call me Guy. But if your name's Guy, then whatever. I remember when I used to play Final Fight in the arcade, dude. I was always Guy. Remember, there was Guy, Cody, and
that's right.
Hagar.
Mike Hagar. Yep.
Yeah, Mike Hagar. But in the Super Nintendo version that I had, there was no Guy. I'm like, what the fuck is Guy?
Yeah,
there's only Cody.
There wasn't enough space for it.
Yeah.
There was a later version that had Guy in it. There's Final Fight Guy, I think it was called.
Was that on Super Nintendo?
Yes, so it omitted Mike Hagar and it had Cody and Guy in it.
Dude, you had to have Hagar on there. That guy was fucking awesome.
Yeah, he's essentially, Zangief.
Dude, he wore like Dickies with like this like strap around his chest with nothing, like no shirt on. Like, what is that strap for? Like, why do you have half a suspender on you? Like, what are you doing?
Well, the other one's
like,
undone.
Ripped and like cruising around. Like, this guy's fucking awesome. And he threw like this huge like underhanded uppercut punches. He was so great.
It was,
dude, those
essentially
fighters back then were awesome.
Saturday Night Slam Masters, right?
So I've never played that, but John was talking about that because his buddy
You
has
gotta be kidding me! You're a WWF fan.
I know, but dude, I have WrestleFest. I played Superstars. I was a huge WrestleMania guy. But
just shaking my head. Just can't believe it.
I know, but dude, like those aren't like there's not real wrestlers in that. I have an issue with that. Like I played pro wrestling on Nintendo. You know what I mean? So pro wrestling on Nintendo, like there was Great Tiger or no. What was the guy with the star on his face? Great Puma? I don't remember. But like,
well, Great Tiger
from
Punch Out.
That's right. Super Punch Out.
Well,
yeah, he's on that one.
I think of the NES version. Yes, Super Punch Out.
Yeah, he's on the arcade version of Super Punch Out. But when I was a kid, like it being huge in WWF, like Slam Masters, I didn't play, and there was a couple other like wrestling games. I'm like, they don't have wrestlers that I know. Fuck that game. So, I'm sure they were good games, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, you think about it. Like, in Final Fight, you had, what's the name of the character that looked like Andre the Giant? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I can.
In Street Fighter 3, which I got a Street Fighter 3 board right behind me. Well, actually, before me.
In front of me.
In front of me, yes.
Oh no, wait. Are you thinking of Final Fight? Or are you thinking of Double Dragon?
Final Fight has. I just can't think of the name of the character right now. Hold on a second here.
Come on, let's Google it.
Hugo, I think it is.
Hugo? How would you Google that, by the way? Final Fight Andre the Giant looking fucker. Think that would work?
Yeah.
Final. Final Fight, Andre. Let's see if this works. Andre.
It keeps crashing.
Hold on. Looking fucker.
It's Hugo. He's in Street Fighter 3 as well. He's one of the characters.
Nothing comes up for that.
Just search for Street Fighter 3 Hugo.
I get Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant Japan on YouTube. That's it. Is this video still working, by the way? Because your thing is frozen on my screen.
I'm frozen?
Yeah, but if it's...
Still frozen?
Yeah, you're still frozen. You're, like, laughing. Hold on, I'm going to take a picture of this.
I see this. I see me laughing.
Yeah, this is frozen.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're hung up on here. I'm going to close up.
I'm going to text this to you.
I just see this big smiling face.
Hold on.
Close out some of these tabs.
Here is what you look like. This is what I'm staring at right now.
I see this big smiling face. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna stay like you can still hear me though, right?
Oh, I can hear you. Yeah. What does it look like on YouTube? Do you think?
I don't know, but if anybody's watching this far, that's props to them.
Yeah. Congratulations for.
We had 5 viewers. We dropped down to 4.
Oh.
You know, if anybody's listening to this still, subscribe to Joe's YouTube channel, which jowsarcade.com.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, I mean it's great. I mean you actually got me this beer. Like this the Wits End was available. I could buy the Wits End, but this Raven. Can you even see this? I probably can't see it.
No, I can't see. I'm looking at you laughing. That's all I see is like a smiling face.
Well, the Raven.
I texted you the photo.
Where's my phone? Oh, here it is.
That's what I'm staring at right now.
Let me see. I got your text here. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm staring at.
Does it change when I talk to show that face?
No, that's all. It's just frozen on there.
All right, it's okay. It's okay. Everybody look at my ridiculous face.
You're a very happy gentleman.
I'm very jolly. What can I say? Yes. So, what were we talking about here? Oh, so yes. So I went into the Green Wolf tap room, and I asked the gentleman behind the bar. I said, "I'd like to buy some beer. Do you have it in bottles?" And he said, "Yes, we do. We only have the Wits End, which is the Witzenbach." And I said, "Well, do you have the Dire Wolf?" And he said, "No, we don't have the Dire Wolf." And I said, "Well, do you have the Raven IPA?" And he's like, "We don't have the Raven IPA. All we have is the Witzenbach." And he said, "Well, let me look in the back." And he goes in the back, and he comes out, and he says, "Well, I found some stuff, but those are kind of like for the guy, for the owner." And the owner's sitting in the front of the tap room.
He was there.
Yeah, he was there, yeah. And he's like, "No, I can't give those to that guy." And I said, "Well, my friend Joe Senigaglia, he has a YouTube channel which reviews beer." And he's like, "Oh, well, yes, I know of him." And
that guy doesn't have any idea who I am. Come on, bro.
Yeah, like you knew of him.
Dude, he sounds like all proper. I know of him.
Well, sometimes people don't want to say they don't know somebody who does beer reviews. So,
Dude, come on. Like, if he should have been like, who? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter anyways because that got me the Raven IPA, which I'm going to send to you. So
that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, so
that's very exciting.
I get to get one too. So
do they have a Twitter? Do they have a Twitter account?
They have a Facebook. So let me just look here. So Green Wolf. I am so drunk.
It's really like it's making me sad that I can't see you anymore.
I'm slightly intoxicated.
You're a frozen face.
It's not much different than what I actually am.
You're a frozen smiley face.
Let me say. I think I said put this in the chat. Okay. But actually,
do people make comments?
There we go, and send. So that's the Facebook group. He said that he posts to the Facebook group more often. Like he does that more than he does his own website, which his website's really very sparse. But the tap room was awesome. I have to say, they had a big blackboard behind everything. You can see in one of the photos, he definitely looks like a hipster. He's got his little, are you looking at it right now?
I can't see anything because you're frozen on my screen.
Well, are you going to the Green Wolf Brewery Facebook group right now?
Well, I mean, I could go on. I probably could, but I can't. I can't see the link that you posted.
You have a little baby onesie.
Wait a second.
Take a check. Do you see in the chat? Group
there
chat.
Redirecting me to Facebook.com. Do I have to sign in for this?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I do not know. Because I've had
that place looks packed, dude.
It was a lot of fun. It was I didn't do anything. It looked like I really wish I could have brought my wife there.
Are you to the drunk stage where you're gonna tell everyone to fuck off?
I don't know if I go to that. I kind of I'm like I love you kind of guy, I'm one of those kind of people, less the definitely the hipster. The guy who owns the place is a hipster. It looks like Steve Jobs.
I'm really sad that I can't see you right now.
I really wish you could see me, to be honest with you, because
Like, what do I do?
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get myself back in here.
Do you still see me?
I see you all the time, and mine is just black. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
No,
Joe.
I don't know. I just wonder what, like, when you're recording this, what it's going to look like.
Can you still hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, because I just muted myself by accident. Yeah.
I'm wondering if I should, like, my beer is gone. Should I grab one more beer? What are we doing?
I'm actually trying to do this draw on your face thing.
You're drawing? No, don't draw on my face.
This has this draw thing, but it's not doing anything. So, oh boy, it's just Java. Draw is not supported on this user's platform. Okay. So yeah, I'm totally out of it. Yeah. So yeah, try the Sweet Action because I really want you to do a review of that.
I will. No, I'll do that this week for sure.
And you said the Allagash White is very good.
Allagash White is really good. I actually have one of those in my fridge in the house.
I have the black. And
so the white is like it's a wit beer. What's the black? Is it like a
Portland, Maine. It says reading what it says here. Dark roasted with notes of chocolate expressed through Belgian-style bottle conditioned.
Wow.
That's all it says.
Drink it.
God damn you. Okay, here we go.
Here, I'll go. I'm gonna go grab one more beer.
All right, wait a second.
Talk to everyone with your frozen smiley face.
I can't even see where my bottle opener is.
You can see.
I have so much.
Talk to everyone with your frozen smiley face.
This is a frozen smiley face from Tyler. Let's see. But I need a bottle opener. Mm-hmm. Joe, I just don't see my bottle opener. Let's see here. I'm still looking for my bottle opener.
Wow, are you there?
Yeah, I don't know where my bottle opener is.
All right. So last beer of the night for me is going to be Lagunitas Born Yesterday Pale Ale. So this was bottled at the end of October, so it's not as good as it used to be. You're all right there, buddy?
I just opened it on the edge of my cocktail.
I like so.
Oh, I'm just pouring this like a maniac. It's going to have a head of 10 feet.
I can't see anything. It bugs me.
I'm sorry, Joe. This is really good, this Allagash Black.
So this is the old Lagunitas.
It looks good. This is
Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it all right. You look great. It looks good. It looks very delicious. It
I can't see you.
Has that citrus look to it. So this Allagash Black is a Belgian-style stout. And it's delicious.
Belgian stout, huh?
I mean, I am drunk, but it's very good.
I just see you laughing at me the whole time.
Well, it's got a huge head on it. It's got about a head of about 4 fingers.
Jeez, would you fucking just dump that in there?
As I said, I'm drunk.
I like your style.
And I'm downing it like a maniac, so...
What time do you get up in the morning to go to work, buddy?
6 in the morning. It is 11:25 right now.
Ooh.
I gotta tell you, I'm down. This is really good, but I really need to pee. It's very good.
Do you have a restroom down in your basement? How's that work?
I do not have a restroom in my basement. I
So what do you
literally
do?
need to go upstairs.
You run upstairs.
Yeah, but that's what John has to do is too.
Yeah, he fucking runs up. He just rumbles upstairs.
Yeah, my basement is not much different from John's.
Dude, look how big this tulip glass is. So this is a 12-ounce beer, and it doesn't even fill up like halfway.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I really
Fucking amazing.
I need to go upstairs, so I'll be right back.
So what are we drinking here? This is Lagunitas, Born Yesterday. It's a fresh hop pale ale. And it is, what is this? I think it's like 7% alcohol by volume. 7.5, so it's a good beer. It's, it was bottled like, I think it was the end of October, so it's kind of past its prime, but it's still, I mean, it smells good. It's still super hoppy smelling. I mean, my palate's ruined after drinking that bomber of jubilation. So, I mean, it tastes good, but it's not what it would be if I hadn't drank yet. Lagunitas, Petaluma. Good old Northern California. So I'm staring at a photo of Ty that's laughing, and it's kind of creeping me out. He's like sitting in front of a couple games, and it's just like this creepy-looking smile. It's just frozen on my screen, and I don't know what to do about it. This image is seared into my brain. I will probably go to bed tonight, nightmares. Ty laughing at me. That's what happens. And my computer. If anyone knows how to uninstall Internet Explorer from a laptop, let me know how to do it, because I don't know what's going on with my Internet Explorer, but it's telling me that it doesn't work, and I can't fucking uninstall it, and I'm about done with it. I use Chrome. I don't even use Internet Explorer, so I don't know why it's on there. So if you can just leave a comment and let me know how to uninstall that shit, because I went to uninstall programs, and it's not there. So I don't know how to get rid of it. It's bothering me. Fuck Internet Explorer. Anyone uses Internet Explorer, what's wrong with you? How dare you? Ty sounds like he's coming back downstairs right now. And there he is.
Okay, Joe, I'm back.
I just told everyone, I'm like, it sounds like Ty's coming back downstairs.
Yes, I'm back now.
I just told everyone how I'm just staring at you, laughing at me, and that image is seared into my brain.
I'm sorry about that. I don't know why I won't show my face again. Let's see.
She's frozen.
I'm sorry about that.
Dude, it's not your fault. It's the internet.
I blame Google. This Allagash is very good, though. I would buy this again. 7.5% alcohol by volume. 12 ounces. And let's see, I had 12 ounces peach wheat, which I don't know what the alcohol by volume is at, and then this Tusker, which I just love this Tusker. Joe, get the Tusker if you can, really.
It doesn't matter what else you've had. You drink a 17% bomber, my friend.
Should I go into a rant now?
Just start going crazy. You can't get mad, though, because I'm looking at you laughing, so there's nothing you could do that would, like...
I am a very jolly person. I'm a very, very jolly person, so...
You look jolly.
I am very jolly.
In this photo right now.
Yeah. Yeah, so, you know, I think... it's a funny thing about Joe's video is when he's talking to the owner of Galloping Ghost. Did you watch the video at all?
Yes. Well, his interview at the end, though, like, the microphone stopped working a bunch of times.
I know, but he's talking to him, and he says... So I see you have a lot of 2 games in 1 cabinet. What was your philosophy there? Did you see my tweet? I said,
what the fuck are you thinking?
Yes, exactly. Because you know exactly what John is saying there when he says, what was your philosophy there? So
yeah, like, what the fuck is going through your mind?
Joe, I'm having such a great time. This is great.
I'm just saying, dude, Galloping Ghost, like, good on that guy for doing that. I'm all about arcades. But as, like, someone who's into, like, you're the same way, I'm sure. Someone who's into collecting and restoring, like, there was a lot of games that were a mess in that place. But whatever. It's not what it's about. It's about people being able to go there and play them.
He had some very rare games in there.
He did. Like, some of those PCBs are crazy.
The Don Pachi PCBs, I was just doing exactly the same thing you just did. The Don Pachi, some of those cave boards.
Yeah, some of those cave shmups are crazy, like fucking $600-700, right?
You're ridiculous. He's got some, some very rare games there. The Primal Range 2. That's just amazing that he has that at all.
What was that one called?
Primal Rage 2.
Oh, Primal Rage 2. Yeah, that's. I mean, I played that at CAX, but I don't know anyone else who has that. How did he get that?
I don't know. I don't know how he got it, but it's pretty cool. He's got some pretty cool stuff there. You know, I know Sean's very big into dinosaurs. He's a big dinosaur fan.
He's a big. He would come on here and do a beer thing, I bet.
You think he would?
Yeah, I think he would.
Yeah. Sometimes I think he's a little afraid of me or something. Like I'm some kind of weirdo or something. I don't know. But yeah, I do love the beer.
My Robotron stopped working tonight.
Oh, that sucks.
It does suck.
You know, the funny thing is, I never played Robotron back in the day, and my buddy James, who is Broodwitch on the forums, he has
Broodwitch.
Yeah, he he's got a Robotron, and I really grew to appreciate the game since he has one.
It's a great game. Robotron's fun.
Yeah.
Dude, Robotron's one of those games when you're drunk, it's very hard to play.
I can imagine that, yeah.
It really is.
He's got Robotron, Smash TV, he's got a Killer Instinct, he's got Rampage World Tour, he's got a bunch of cool games, different than one.
I could probably play Killer Instinct drunk, just because that's just like button mashing for me.
It's very
like, I'm looking around right now. Like Outrun I can play when I'm drunk, Paperboy I cannot play when I'm drunk. 720 is way too much of a workout to play when you're drunk. Food Fight's okay. Mario Brothers, yeah.
Yeah, you're awesome at Paperboy. You're really very good at that.
When I'm drunk, though, dude, I can't play that game.
I have to say that I'm actually pretty good at Prop Cycle. I got the number 2 score. Did
you ever try and beat the world record?
I have, but the world record is actually wrong because it's impossible to score with the person scored in that. They obviously had it set at easy versus medium.
Tell somebody that. Tell them they're fucking cheaters.
Yeah, it was one of those things. It was at CAX that they did that score, and the setting was wrong. The funny thing is, there's this Japanese guy who's been sent me videos in the past of him playing Prop Cycle, and he's playing at the easy setting, but his score is just phenomenal. It just blows my mind how high his score is. But it definitely showed me some of the routes that are different, which is really cool. Because Prop Cycle is all about how you hit all the balloons and stuff. Have you ever played the game at all?
I've seen it at CAX and I've never played it.
Essentially, you're just it's a very steampunky game, and you're pedaling a flying bicycle, and you fly into bubbles and balloons and pop them. And each one's worth points, and then once you pop all the balloons, you get a score based on the time that's left over, and you get it's a multiplier at the end, and it's literally impossible to score what this person has scored as the high score, number 1 score in Prop Cycle, and you could easily score on a easier setting. It's 10 seconds difference. So from hard to medium to easy, there you get 10 seconds more, and 10 seconds is multiplied by 1,000 or something like that at the end.
Right.
So it's obvious that when this person was playing the game, they were set at a level easier than
that's bullshit.
Yeah, what can you do?
And that's why I think all the Twin Galaxy scores from back in the day, how do we know how they were really playing?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even care about high scores. Who fucking cares?
But you're awesome at Paperboy.
No, I know. But there's plenty of people who are better than me.
Really?
I got a PM on Claw it was a couple weeks ago. Somebody had sent me a thing. He was like, "Hey, can you upload a video? Because I just got a Paperboy and I want to see what I'm doing wrong." So I uploaded a video to my YouTube channel. It wasn't a great game, but it was a decent game. And he watched it, and he just sent me a PM the other day, and he's like, "Hey, you need to start playing it because I beat your high score." And I'm like, "What?
You're kidding me." You beat the world record.
That's good. I'm glad that there's people that are playing Paperboy. Nobody plays that game.
I don't know if people play that game, but watching Fly play Excitebike was pretty cool.
Yeah, so I got an Excitebike going in my Red 10, and I've been playing it. I suck at it, but I love that game. It's so fun.
Were you able to use any of the processors I sent you?
The first one that I tried last week did not work. I haven't tried the other one yet.
Yeah, the one was, I think, is bad. The other one is good.
Okay, yeah, one of them, the first one that I tried did not work.
Yeah.
That wasn't, you were just like, I don't know if this is going to work, just try it. So.
Yeah, the one was out actually my original NES, and my NES stopped working one day. This is back when I was a kid. So that one is out of that one, and the other one is out of another NES I pulled it from. So.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, the first one didn't work, but I had a working one to pull from another board, so it was fine.
Yeah, the one works perfectly, and when I tried it, my versus Red 10, so the Red 10's awesome, by the way.
Dude, it's one of the best cabinets ever.
I totally miss having Balloon Fight in my Red 10.
I love Balloon Fight. I feel bad for a lot of people because everyone's like, I don't have room for a Red 10, and I'm like, dude, you guys are missing out on the greatest cabinet ever.
I don't get what they say when they say they don't have room for it, because it's not like I wish I could show you my camera, because it's not like it takes up a lot of room in my basement.
Right. doesn't take up a lot of room in mine either. But like, I guess for floor space, and you have to have like 4 chairs around, or 2 chairs around each side, so it's like it's a pretty big footprint when you think about it.
I guess I just have 1 chair on each side of it. To be honest with you, I don't have a lot of people come over. You know who comes over who's awesome is Crazy Kong. You know, Fred.
Yeah, didn't he do like a Crazy Kong video at your house or something?
He's done a few videos. That guy is amazing at games. He beats the records on Sean's games, and I think he's been to John's house as well.
Oh, nice.
And he goes to Fun Spot every year. He's from Is he from Minnesota or Wisconsin? He's out from Sean's area.
Yeah, I mean those are both
right next to each other.
Yeah,
but
right.
when he goes out to Fun Spot, he stops at my house usually, and he missed the last time. I mean, I actually was busy with something else, but yeah, he comes over. He's awesome at Gal Plus, which is the sequel to Galaga.
Right.
Galaga 3, essentially. And I can't believe how good that guy is. He's just so good at games. Like, you look at him, you're like, how the hell are you playing this game? He's like playing Gal Plus, and bullets are flying at him from every direction. He's just weaving through them, and I don't know how he does that.
I need to come to Fun Spot this year, dude.
I really want you to come to Fun Spot. If you come to Fun Spot, I'll be there.
It has to happen.
If you can come, I would like it if you did. You got an Alchemist t-shirt. That's awesome.
I have a what? Oh, yeah. I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot I was wearing the shirt.
That's pretty cool.
Alchemist makes good beer, dude. I mean, I've only ever had Heady Topper, but I've heard Focal Banger is amazing. And the other, I can't remember the name of the other beer they make. I don't know. I've only ever had Heady Topper, but Heady Topper, it's a good beer. It gets way hyped, and I mean,
what's the best beer you had so far, Joe?
See what the hype says IPA. What's that?
What's the best beer you've had so far, Joe? I think you like Pliny the best, right?
Pliny's really, really good.
And you like the Swami one a lot too, right?
Dude, yeah. So Pizza Port Carlsbad makes this beer called Swami. And people watching this, unless you've been to Southern California, they finally just started canning it. But Pizza Port's been around since the 80s, and Swami's is actually I think Swami's is the oldest IPA brewed in California, or Southern California at least. They've been brewing it since '87, and they just started canning it, and it's amazing. I'll send you one. Do I have any left? I think I have some left. I'll send you a Swami's. I think you'll like it.
Really like to try one, Joe. I would really love to try one.
Yeah, no, it's Swami's is up there with the best IPAs I've ever had.
I have to tell you that I've been giving my wife every beer that we've had, except for the ones we had tonight. But it's fun to watch her reaction to beers. But
she didn't like she didn't like the Vertical Epic, right?
I think it was the one that she didn't like, but almost everything you said she liked a lot, which was surprising because every IPA that was East Coast IPA, she had a bad reaction to. She's like, bleh, on those.
But the West Coast stuff she liked?
She liked all the West Coast ones, and she really liked the Stone Enjoy Buys. I like those a lot. Like,
Dude, that beer is great.
It really is. It's very good. It's funny though, because I had the one you sent me, which was the 12.5, I think.
Mm-hmm.
The 12.5 you sent me, and the 12.26 I got locally, and it wasn't as good as a 12.20 as a 12.5.
Right. Well, I mean, 12.26 though. I mean, it's still only the 14th. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's like in transit. If it loses something, I'm not sure.
I don't know. Obviously it can get warm and being stored in some places hot, but
right.
I got it locally. You sent me that one, and and I totally want to try that one brewery one, but they're so expensive. It's like $30 a bottle. The one.
Which brewery one?
I cannot remember. It was a bourbon. It was a barrel aged one, I think. I don't know if it was bourbon barrel. It was some barrel aged one that looked really good.
I mean, I'm part of like the brewery whatever club thing, so I get like discounts for brewery beer. I could probably get it for you for cheaper.
Yeah.
And that's like nothing. It's everyone. Anyone can sign up for that. So that's like nothing. I'm not like saying, oh hey, look at me. I'm saying I think I get discounts on those beers.
Well, the one what is the I'm trying to remember what it is. something islands, or what's the one you sent me?
Yeah, so the Modern Times Fortune Islands.
That was so good.
That beer is awesome.
So good.
Like I mean, they call it a wheat beer, but it's hoppy, so it's more like a session IPA.
All I know is that you sent me that, and I was like, this is fantastic. I love that.
I'm telling you, I went to Modern Times yesterday, and I had a couple beers that they had on tap that they don't can yet, and it was, dude, Modern Times is killing it. And
really are.
Yeah, it's three guys from, I think one of them was from Ballast Point, one was from Stone, and one was from, I can't remember the other brewery the other guy was from, but they did like this Kickstarter thing, and they got the funds that they needed and opened this brewery, and they're making ridiculously good beers. Modern Times is amazing.
It's so the ones I mean, every beer you sent me was fantastic. Joe, I really appreciate you sending me those beers. I feel.
Yeah. I'll send you more of them.
I appreciate that. I wish that on the East Coast there were beers that were as good as the beers you sent me. They were just so good.
That's the thing. Like, there's so many good beers out there, and you're just like, how come these people don't distribute like farther? And I don't know like how they work or like what the deal is with that. But it's a bummer that like the beer that I can get, you can't get. But you can. I mean, that's what like beer trading's for, and there's forums where people go on there and trade stuff.
I haven't had a lot of these Green Wolf ones. I just had the ones that I tried, but based on what I've had, I'm thinking you're going to enjoy them. I'm really looking forward to you trying them. I'm going to try to make them out.
I'm looking forward to trying them.
Yeah, I'm really excited about sending them to you. So I hope you get a chance to review them.
I will review them, bro.
That's awesome. It'll make me very happy. I hope that you enjoy them because, I mean, you have one of the best places to get beer. And out by me, there's some very good stuff. I just think that I do think this Green Wolf is actually very good.
I'm looking forward to it.
But you've had the advantage of trying a lot of different California beers, and the ones you sent me just made me realize that there's a huge contrast of the difference between an East Coast beer and a West Coast beer.
There really is. I learned that too. East Coast beers, it's a big difference.
I think that our standards are just lower. I just think that it's like.
I don't know if it's lower, but I think it's just. I mean, it's just different.
Yeah, I mean, I do like almost everything, but the stuff you sent me was fantastic.
Yeah, no, the way
That said, the stuff I had at Green Wolf the other day was really good, so I think you'll like it. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna say like, oh, it's like the best beer you ever had, but I think that you will say this is a good beer. So I'm looking forward to you trying them and reviewing them, and I hope that you get the chance to do that. So, Joe, you still there?
Can you hear me?
Joe? I can hear you now.
Yes. Okay. Well, here, dude. We can wrap this out. I'll let you go to bed, buddy. It's late.
Is it? It's 11:45. Not too late.
It's almost midnight, bro, on a Sunday night.
Yeah. Well, Joe, I really enjoyed this. I hope we get to do it again. I know you're a busy guy.
Oh no, we will for sure.
Yeah. I got 5 kids. You've got 2 kids, right? 2 boys?
I got 2, yeah.
2 very.
I don't know how you have 5 children, dude. God bless you.
They're good boys. They're good boys. But I have to say that the fact that your boys love turtles and time and
they're Ninja Turtle kids for sure.
My boys have different interests. Edgar likes my pinball machines. Mm-hmm. Oh, and if you get a chance, if you're looking for an awesome present for your boys for Christmas, do your boys like Hot Wheels?
Yes.
So there's this thing called the Hot Wheels Carcade, and right now on Toys R Us it's for sale for $59.99. It's like a pinball machine cross Hot Wheels. You can literally.
Really?
Yeah, what's it? Is it Firepower, the one where you shoot the pinballs up the play field and you hit targets? You know what I'm talking about?
It's
not Firepower or something else. Yeah, so essentially what it like collects your Hot Wheels and you fire them at targets, and it's got like a loop and stuff like that.
Oh, they would love that.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome. It's called the Hot Wheels Carcade. Check it out on Amazon. Toys R Us has it on sale now though for $59.99. It's usually $99, but it looks pretty cool. And
I'll definitely check that out.
if you get a chance, check it out because it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I posted a link on the KLOV forums, but if your boys like all kind of stuff, it's a fun little game. And every review I've read said that they love it. So
I'll check it out.
I want to give you a little Christmas tip there for your boys.
Pro tip.
Pro tip, yes. John's got his girls, but I have 4 boys, 1 girl, so I can give you a lot of boy tips. That sounds weird.
Pro tips.
Pro tips for gifts for boys. Okay, so guys, if you're still watching, we have 4 viewers left. Check out Joe Senigaglia's. Am I saying your name right, Jen? Senigaglia, right?
The second G silent, but it's no big deal.
Senigaglia.
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 There you go.
It's just like my name, Ty. You don't say the G. It's not Ty.
You don't say the G or the H.
That's right. It's like 8. You don't say the G and the H and 8 either.
Yeah.
My mother was kind of strange when she chose how to spell my name. But I have to live with it. That's my name. But if you get a chance, please go to JOWS Arcade and subscribe to his channel. He's got an awesome channel where he reviews beers. And I listen to all his videos when I get a chance to, because sometimes I don't get a chance to. But I'm all caught up on your videos, Joe.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
I just love it. I love it watching you try those beers, and I love those Tito's behind you, next to your Donkey Kong. I know one's for sale. It's not the food fight. It's the other one, right? The
the other elevator action already sold. That's
really?
Gone.
So you have those are both yours.
Those are both mine, yeah.
Yeah, that's sweet. That's sweet. I don't have any Tito's. I wish I did.
Everything you see is mine.
Actually, I do have a Tito. I have a Tito Space Invaders Part 2 right behind me, but it's a cocktail. Tito is awesome games. And but just to finish up this video here, please subscribe to jowsarcade.com. He's got some great videos. His Charles in Time video where he's playing with 8 credits is pretty cool. I watched that one.
Thanks, buddy.
Yes, yeah, I watch your videos. All his beer reviews are great, and it gives me great ideas. Of course, I have to rely on Joe to send me those beers because I can't get them near me. But you're a great guy, I really do. You're an awesome guy, and so let's stop this broadcast now.
And drink craft beer, everyone. Do it.
Yes, craft beer is awesome. And I just want to say that Joe has introduced me to many things. One
support all your local people.
Yes. One is beer, another is exercise. I haven't exercised in a long time. I just want to say that one thing is that Joe and I, he was on KLOV, but we really got to know each other when he was doing stuff on Endomundo. Was it Endomundo and Lose It? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I lost quite a bit of weight, and I gained it all back.
Yeah, drink beer and run long distances. It's good for you.
I need to get back to exercising. All I can say. So
there you go.
Joe, you're a great guy, and I wish that you were closer to me so we could spend some time together. But
play some games.
Hanging is a good substitute, and I hope that you come out to Fun Spot this spring, and we have a lot of fun together. Okay?
I'm gonna try and make that happen.
I hope you do. I don't want to incur a lot of cost to you, but you're a great guy, and I hope to see you in real life. And I will give you a big manly hug.
Bro hugs.
Yes, bro hugs. Nothing wrong with that. Okay?
That's right.
All right, have a good night.
All right, cheers, buddy.
Good night, everybody on YouTube.